The night that Jesus was betrayed, he went to the Garden of Gethsemane there to pray and ask the Father to take the cup of wrath from him. And he brought his 3 closest friends with him, 3 of his disciples, Peter, James, and John. He said, hey, would you sit over here, stay up, and pray? And they couldn't stay awake. They kept falling asleep. Jesus would keep coming back and say, you can't stay up and watch with me? Jesus was going to the cross for people who couldn't stay awake. They would abandon him. Peter would deny him. Jesus stayed awake. Jesus stayed awake during his trial. Jesus stayed awake during getting beaten. Jesus stayed awake while being tortured. Jesus was awake while the nails went into his wrists and his ankles. Jesus stayed awake while the Father turned his face away, turned the lights out on him. Jesus stayed awake as he endured hell and ultimately death. We fall asleep. We can't stay up. Jesus stays awake. Now, most of us, I certainly have, gone through a period of life where it feels like we are powerless against a pattern of sin, bad habits, and it begins to feel totally hypocritical to keep repenting over it. We get tired of saying we're sorry. But to capitulate and to give in and to stop resisting, stop repenting, is to say that Jesus' love and death are not powerful enough to save you from this. And that's not true. You don't get to shrink God's grace. You don't get to decide when God's mercy has run out. Don't you dare reduce what Jesus did for you on the cross. So for us, staying awake, ironically, is going to mean saying, I fell asleep again, Jesus. I'm sorry. I need your life. I need your power. I need your Spirit.